Alright guys, so now I'm going to show us some Town Hall 9 play from the same war. So we'll start with King Kush here on number 14. You can see fully max defense, Town Hall 9. He's going to take a witch slap here. Going to start it up top, which is going to work. You know, he's entering from a corner, which is always a little bit dangerous. You prefer to enter from a broad side of the base, makes funneling a lot easier, but the witches luckily are going to do some good funneling. He uses a jump spell. Barb King's taking a walk, which you prefer not to have happen in this style of attack. That's the danger of luring from or going in from a corner. But the bowlers are going in, which is good, and Archer Queen will circle back. Actually, she's going to take a walk as well, so you can see that that could be the problem. Now there's no air targeting defenses or air targeting units to kill the clan castle. Luckily, it's a pretty light clan castle that can just be poisoned. But now she's going to circle back and head into the base. Things hitting giant bombs in there. That's a lot of damage being put out onto those bowlers. Luckily, a couple of them still survive. And Archer Queen goes into the rage spell. Good heal spell there to help keep those witches in the core alive, along with keep Archer Queen at full health. Things looking good right now. Witches working across both sides of the base. A lot going through the core. I'm not really sure what the purpose of that haste spell is. I think a second poison or a skeleton would be more useful than a haste. This attack doesn't really benefit from the use of a haste, as it doesn't increase the damage that the units do. It just increases their speed. It doesn't increase the speed at which they summon skeletons or anything like that. So overall, not the best choice for a spell with this comp, but still going to work out. He's got plenty of witches left. They're going to finish off that last archer tower, and there's nothing left of this base. So great attack by King Kush, making good use of the witch slap. Go ahead and watch another attack by Eegee here on the enemy's 16 or 17. It's going to be a queen pop here. Lightning's out that middle air defense. Normally you would want to lightning out one to help with the CC lure, but this guy gives you a really easy CC lure. So the most important thing is creating a nice triangular shape with these air defenses. Keeping Archer Queen in the middle of that triangle will make sure the pups kill her. And he had a nice space in his base, so she utilizes a balloon there, which eats 2 red air mines and pulls out the clan castle. So, pro tip, do not leave spaces in your base like this fellow did that can allow for your traps to be triggered with one single balloon. Utilizes an Archer Queen to kill the CC. Just going to blow the ability here to get through that baby dragon and the whiz, and then it's going to waste no time in deploying the lava hounds. Rotational deployment coming down here from the top right, putting targeted balloons, 2 or 3 balloons per defense, deep rage spell, and you can see skeleton there placed on the edge of that rage to help kill the Archer Queen. Wasting no time in deploying towards the second air defense as well. Let's keep an eye on Archer Queen. She's going to go down once the pups will actually take her down, which is great. She's going to die right there. Now she's gone. Rotational deployment working well. She's letting him work. A deep rage spell again there to help push the balloons through. Saving 6 back-end balloons, which you're going to see come down here on the backside defenses. It's key to save a few balloons to send in from the backside in case your main balloons clump together too much, so they don't all die by splash. So, fortunately, triggered a few traps on the ring, but there's just going to be too much left. There's, I think, 2 unpopped hounds and several balloons left to clean this base up. So that's going to pretty much do it. Would have been nicer to have a few more of those hounds pop. Balloon skeletons still doing work on one of the lava hounds. Are going to actually pop it here pretty soon, which is good. Help with the cleanup. There you go. Hound pops, kills the balloon skeletons. Helps to finish this base off. So good hit by Eegee, getting it done. Go ahead and watch this hit by Rlgiv to another engineered base. He's going to take a witch slap, modified witch slap with some Valkyries. Another edge Tesla. This clan was a fan of those, but you can see the witches make short work of it. Going to utilize the 2 healers, let them funnel. It's going to funnel on the other side. Good funneling deployment, good widespread on the witches. That's what you want to do. Got to be careful there with the Barb King that he doesn't walk. Luckily, he heads towards the center. Healers switch to him, though, which is not really what we would have wanted. You wanted to prefer to have him stay on the witches there. But down goes some Valkyries and a baby dragon. It's going to take CC bowlers as well, which is common. Healers, keeping everything alive. Probably would want to get that poison spell down as quickly as possible on those troops. There it goes. They're going to take out those minions pretty quickly. Healers, keeping things alive as they move through the core. Unfortunately, the witches on the bottom here are getting fizzled out because they don't have any healing. But the bowlers are powering through the core. Archer Queen's doing work. And the witches on the top side are still going strong because they have those healers to back them up. The key is to try to keep the healers on the witches if possible. Not to have them switch to the Barb King or things like that. But luckily he killed all the air targeting defenses up here, so this baby dragon is doing some serious work down at the bottom, and it's just going to be too much for this base. Another corner Tesla, great use of the most powerful defense in the game is to just sit up here in the corner doing nothing the whole raid. Not a good move by them, but he makes short work of it. And that's going to be that. So, good hit by Rlgiv 2, cleaning up this engineered base. Go ahead, another engineered base. We're going to see Stone Lord hit it with a double Zap Quake Dragon attack, which is great against these engineered bases. Even though he has 4 air defenses, he lacks the point defenses to back him up once they're made short work of. So down goes 2 air defenses, and he's going to attack into the other remaining 2 air defenses, which are only Town Hall 8 level. And Stone Lord is a 9 or an 8.5, but he doesn't have level 4 dragons, so he's doing pretty good work with just Town Hall 8 level defenses. So he's going to work through those 2 air defenses pretty quickly. Clan Castle's going to get smoked by those dragons, and they're going to work through. Good use to get a good spread on these dragons. You know, you don't want the dragons to be in one giant lump. You want them nicely spread out. He funneled on the sides with a couple of dragons, so the main force went into the base. So a really good deployment there. Now it's just a matter of working through the remaining few point defenses. Just too many dragons and not enough defenses for this base. So great work there by Stone Lord 2.0. So it's going to do it for the videos on this war. And I'll be back soon with videos from the next war. So if you like it, please like the video and hit subscribe. Thanks.